Attitude check. Bronco Pride.
Hey Bronco fans, and welcome inside the Chancellor Suite here at Nick Gerald Stadium and live on the Broncos Sports Network for this week's edition of the Above the Net Show, our weekly conversation surrounding Bronco volleyball. And we are just about 24 hours away from the conference opener. FSU getting ready to host Winston-Salem State. Little rivalry to get conference play started. And we're going to talk about that upcoming matchup with the head coach, China Hunt, and alongside us as well, Destiny Washington and Jasmine Culp. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Good. Great to have you back inside the home gym after you took care of the home opener, Coach Hunt. Final 3-0 set sweep of Clinton College. You guys took them down pretty handily last Thursday night, and that's always a big energy match. The crowd showed up for it. You had a bunch of young volleyball players in the crowd as well watching the Broncos. When we recap that previous match, what were some of your takeaways from that dominating win?
Just our serve pass game and just keeping the ball alive and just kind of focusing on we can kind of only can control our side, not worrying about the other side no matter who shows up on that court. So just taking care whenever that ball comes over the net, we play Bronco volleyball no matter what. It
seemed like you guys really fed off the energy as well and took all that momentum into each set. Clinton kind of hung around first 10 points or so of each set, but then it seemed like in the middle of things, you guys went on a stretch of 5-6 consecutive points off serve, and that's what really won it for you.
Absolutely. And, I mean, that's just something we've been focusing on in practice. We do a thing after every drill where I pick someone to serve and hit a zone and put all the pressure on them, and they know about this fight. They're laughing a little bit, but it's to prepare them for those moments when serving really does matter from the beginning to the end, and hitting those spots and being aggressive and starting off, the play the right way.
Jasmine, welcome back for year two with Fayetteville State, transferring over from the Shaw program last year. How has, I guess, this year been a little bit different for you leading into the season? Already on campus, already established as a Bronco. What's been the difference as a senior this year here on campus?
I think the difference as a senior has just really been probably just transitioning into like the new team. We didn't have too many seniors last year, but it was still quite a few that did graduate. So just kind of getting to like learn everybody and how they play, them as people, and just really just trying to find our like fundamentals together, just little stuff like that, and learning how to play together. I think it was honestly easier transition from last year though.
Yeah, and so much familiarity with your current teammates going into this season as well. It's been a challenging schedule, though, for you guys to play some of these road matches. How do you think just the matches before Clinton have battle-tested you for what's to come in conference play?
I think the matches that we got to play, like the North Greenville and the Converse, they were very, very challenging, but I think it was very good to see like that early on and like kind of see how we do play as a team against harder competition, like versus playing against teams in our conference. So it was just like really exciting to see like the potential that we have against teams like that. So and when we enter like the NCAA tournament and stuff like that, playing teams like that, we're already used to how they play. So I think it's very easy to see.
Destiny, your first year on campus, how about early impressions of Fayetteville State, being around the campus, your new team coming over from Life University before your Fayetteville State career started?
Yeah, it's a really good school, great family environment. My teammates push me to be the best version of myself every day. The campus is great. The energy here is really good. That first home game really set the tone for it. Really exciting place to be.
You're an outside hitter, defensive specialist for the Broncos. Your new teammates that are part of this squad, what have you learned from them just early on, playing alongside players like Kiara Vitoni and others?
Key and Jazz here, they are very calm on the court, so it gives me a sense of just to stay calm myself and just go in the role of them, just following their steps, just being calm and taking it point by point.
How about the volleyball journey and careers for both of you? I know some folks got to watch you on our shows last year. Jasmine mentioned you came over from Shaw, but even before your college career, where did volleyball start for you, and how'd you get involved in the sport?
I got involved in the sport when I was around like in second grade. My teacher, we were just outside like playing and stuff like that, and she recommended for some reason just for me to play volleyball. So my mom, she just got me into it starting at like the recreational level, and then it just skyrocketed from there.
So it all started at recess somewhere.
Recess. Yeah.
That's where the recruitment started.
Yeah.
Second grade recess. How about you, Destiny? Where did the volleyball journey start for you?
So I have about 6 sisters, and 4 of them play volleyball. So I started in 6th grade of middle school. I didn't really start like club ball until about my freshman year of high school. But just starting from them being big role models, I personally think I'm better than all of them. So.
Is that right? Well, tell me about the 3v3 matches you guys must have had in the backyard and stuff.
It was so great. Yeah, like in COVID, like my mom bought us a net actually to put in the backyard because we couldn't play, and we were always just we're all competitive. I only got to play with one of them in high school, my junior year. She was a senior. It was just great. We're all just really competitive. Great environment.
Who's the tallest sister?
Oh.
Who's the middle blocker?
She was a middle blocker, actually. Her name was Zane. She was the one who actually got me started in volleyball. She's
That's
really
awesome. Awesome. Any family other than sisters, parents, grandparents, anybody else play volleyball?
good. No,
No.
just
No.
those sisters.
All stars with the sisters. Wow.
Yeah.
Must have been competitive. That's perfect for beach volleyball too.
Yeah.
2v2. You have a substitute.
It's great.
This just seems like a group that loves being on the court. I mean, it's such a vocal group, and you know, volleyball a vocal sport, a communication sport, right? But it just seems like over the last couple of years, especially this year, this Bronco team there's an excitement about this group, a happiness to be on the floor. How would you define it?
It starts with me. I have a big personality.
The conversation story.
Yeah, you know, I have a big personality, and I kudos my parents for that, for being, just outgoing and wanting to talk to people, being raised up in the church and leading in the choir and not being afraid to speak up in front of people and just be myself. So when they are able to see Coach be myself, they want to be themselves, and that's the environment that we want to create for our girls is be authentically yourself, and we can build from there when it comes to volleyball. So try to have as much fun in practice. You know, they know when I'm serious, but at the end of the day, outside of that, you know, these are my kids, these are my babies, and I love them. I'll do anything for them, and they know that, so they can, be themselves, be who they are. You know, I'm just a coach that's part of their journey of life, and I take that very serious. So.
Jasmine, when we don't see the team inside of Capel Arena in the gym, what do you guys do on campus life, things the team does to just kind of still hang out, even though you guys might not be playing volleyball together?
They shop.
Is that right? Yeah.
I will say this team is very, very close. We do a lot of things together, whether it's literally just sitting in study hall together or we'll all just go to the caf together. We'll find activities to do like outside of like Fayetteville State as well, like whether it's going to the pool, shopping, anything. Just like we really do enjoy just like being together, and I feel like that helps and it shows like on the court.
The Broncos getting ready to host Winston-Salem State as we look ahead to what's next. It's the opener of conference play tomorrow night, Thursday, 6:00 p.m. first serve. And Destiny, since you're the first-year Bronco, I guess has anybody told you about the Ram-Bronco rivalry? What to be ready for?
Yeah, I'm hearing it's going to be one of the best games. That's all I've heard. Actually, when I came on a visit, the basketball team was playing Winston, and that was a great game. So I'm expecting the same.
Yeah, the basketball teams always bring in big crowds. The football team will host Winston later on in November. How do you define the Ram-Bronco head-to-head battle, Coach Hunt?
Man, Andrew, it's been there since I stepped foot on campus as a recruit. And actually, same with Destiny. When I came on my visit, I went to a Winston basketball game, and that sealed the deal, and I knew the history of it all. But, for me, it's just volleyball. I love the rivalry. That's really just all entertainment for our fans, people who support us, but they know how I am. It's just volleyball. Let's do what we have to do because we definitely have another match right after that Winston game. But we're very excited. We're extremely excited for military appreciation and the supporters. We have some more schools coming out this week to support us. So anything we got to do to defend home, we're going to get it done.
What's the energy been like in the conference opener for you, Jasmine, whether it's Winston-Salem State or anybody else? The first official CIAA conference game, does it feel any different than other matches going into it? You did it at Shaw, and then now, at Fayetteville State as well, so
Yeah.
fourth year of CIAA volleyball for you. There's a look at the upcoming schedule as well and what the Broncos have with the CIAA roundup. But this specific match, does it feel any different?
Like Coach Hunt said, it's volleyball. I feel like for like the entertainment for everyone else and stuff like that, like it is kind of like a lot, especially for like the new people like entering Capel and seeing like the CIAA like style of how like the fans are and stuff like that. I feel like it may be like a little nerve-wracking or stuff like that, but I feel like at this point I am kind of just like used to it. And I know Winston is one of those schools that are like more aggressive and stuff like that, whether it's the players, their crowds. So I'm honestly just excited. I love playing under all of that. So
yeah. And as we look forward to the schedule, Coach Hunt, it's that CIAA roundup where you guys get the chance to play 3 matches in the span of 2 days, a doubleheader on that Saturday. And I'm trying to think the last time Capel Arena hosted a roundup. It's been a while. Yeah. What for fans who are going to get to come out and enjoy that though, what do the Broncos really gain from so many matches in such a small period of time, and the fact that this one is going to be at home?
Absolutely. I think it helps with, especially with our alumni who aren't able to come to many home matches or who live far away, and just a time where there's a 2-day tournament at Babel State where the community can come out and experience a tournament environment and all the teams here. They get the opportunity to see other teams play here as well. So we're very excited to have that home crowd come on out and help support us in this round. It's been a long time. I really can't remember the last time we've had one. So that's why I wanted to do it this year, because Fayetteville State, we are capable of doing anything, and hosting a roundup will be big for us. And there's nothing more that I would love than to have more home games, of course. So I said, why not have a roundup where we can have that home crowd advantage?
All right, let's focus on Thursday. Big keys to a match victory. Last time the Broncos and Rams squared off, it went 5 sets. FSU winning that one 3-2. But what are going to be the big keys tomorrow, Thursday, that you can extend from the Clinton sweep?
Right. I mean, for us, we have our film, we have our scout, we have our strategies. But like I always tell them, we just got to play ball. We've already faced a giant of playing the national champion, so we just got to go in there and play ball, play loose, and most importantly, have fun. That's the biggest thing. Let me handle the serious part. Let me handle the refs. Let me handle all of that. But just go out there and have fun. Be yourselves, and just let the game carry you through. Because when we're too stiff or just thinking about it too much, that's when mistakes are made. So I want to make sure that they're good and loose, and locker room's hype and all that stuff, because we can strategize how we want to, but it starts with them as individuals. And I always tell them in practice, if you don't believe in yourself, we don't have a chance.
Sure.
So we are. Just those small things like that we're really focusing on, and just controlling what we can control. It's another ball game. We've already played 7 matches. This is going to be 8. The goal is 5-3 this week.
All right. Well, tomorrow's First Serve kicks off a full slate of athletics action on campus this week. Volleyball tomorrow, Bronco football debut on Saturday against Virginia State. And we have all that coverage for you right here on the Broncos Sports Network. We'll have the live broadcast for you. But if you're not able to tune in there, you can track the stats as well on Broncos social media. We'll have set-by-set score updates on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. There's the tags for you. And you can also track the live stats on the FSU Broncos volleyball page. Just click that little stat graph icon down on the schedule page. Tomorrow, Winston-Salem State, 6 o'clock, First Serve. That'll do it on this edition of Above the Net Show. Big thanks to Jasmine Culp, Destiny Washington, and, of course, Coach China Hunt. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And we'll talk to you again next week for our next edition of Above the Net, but hope to see you tomorrow, 6 o'clock, as the Rams come to Capel Arena for the conference opener. So long, everybody. Big thanks to our Bronco production crew. I'm Andrew Chapman signing off. Go Broncos.
Oh, yeah. The countdown is on. The 2025 All About the Blue Homecoming is October 5th through 12th. Celebrate Fayetteville State University's proud traditions with a full lineup of exciting events, including the Spirited Homecoming Parade, Battle of the Bands, alumni reunions, the coronations, tailgating, and of course, the homecoming game that'll leave fans on their feet. Join us for Homecoming Week, October 5th through 12th at Fayetteville State University. Make way